When looking for the king of podcasts, you're at the wrong channel.
Well, excuse me!
Looking for good ideas for life? You're far from good hands.
Hey, bud, what's your problem?
If you think the listener is always right, you're far from the right place.
Out of order! Even in the future, nothing works!
Hosted by a Northeasterner by birth, but a rebel by choice.
Are you threatening me?
If you want a host that floats between love and madness,
and we know the night is always gonna be here anyway. Thinking of you's working up my appetite, looking forward to a little afternoon delight.
then play on and listen to Crazy Train Radio.
All right, guys, listen to this blues riff and B. Watch me for the changes and try and keep up, okay?
Warning, creators of this game do understand the subject matter may be offensive to some, but they do honor the families and people that have been affected by these real-life tragedies that these individuals have caused. Want to play a game?
Oh, yeah!
Lover of true crime?
Yes, yes, yes.
Well, we got an interesting game for you to check out.
Wow.
With the mashup of influences such as horror movies, collecting cards, and RPGs.
What?
Led to giving birth to an incredible creation of this game, Killers, the card game.
You are all my children now.
This game is a collectible trading card game featuring some of the most infamous killers, with tidbits of trivia on the back of each card to help you learn some insight to each criminal.
Who the hell are you?
Let's not forget, during the game, cops will be chasing you and these criminals.
I'm a cop, you idiot!
However, check out their website listed through all social media today, which can be found under Killers, the card game.
Am I on the internet?
I want to play a game.
Hey, I'm Logan Brown, and you're listening to Crazy Train Radio.
You are beautiful, that is no doubt. Just can't make the words come out of my mouth. You are perfect, you have no flaws. You are the one.
Hey folks, it's your least favorite host in the podcast world, Croc, Jonathan Steele. And boy, do we have a good one for you today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm actually excited about this one because, as you know, we like to talk to, besides obviously names, we like to talk to independent artists, young, old, the whole bit. But this next guest is an 11-year-old pop singer-songwriter and musician. And he's super excited about this because he has now coming out a new self-penned single called Amazing, which is a catchy pop tune that boasts his heartfelt lyrics, stacked vocals, and infectious feel-good groove as perfectly blends with his diverse musical influences from pop to hip-hop, rap, electric genres, all over the place. So we'll get into it, but let's welcome Logan Brown. Logan, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. So we'll get into a bunch of things, but let's start off with the new song, amazing. So this is from what I read, because we know everything online is true.
Am I on the internet?
This is your sophomore single from a series of 4 songs that you wrote and recorded in Nashville. So what can you tell me about Amazing?
Amazing, I wrote when I was from 3rd grade to 5th grade. It was about a girl I liked, and she was amazing, so I wrote a song about her.
The question is, does she know about the song?
I don't like it right now. Like I did, it was kind of like the first person I ever liked like that. Um, I don't think she knows about the song, but I don't think she knows it in that way.
Ah, okay. Now that works. Sometimes, people, whether you hear if it's Taylor Swift or this one or that one, they always hear second, third, fourth hand at, oh, that was about me. But so what I'm going to do right now, before we talk more about the song and you and such, I'm going to insert the song right here.
You are beautiful, that is no doubt. Just can't make the words come out of my mouth. You are perfect, you have no flaws. You are the one who makes me strong. The look in your eyes, just let it shine. Am I off time? Just need a perfect line. 'Cause it's amazing, you're amazing. It's amazing, you're amazing. When I looked at you in the classroom, you made my heart go boom, 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 boom. I get electrified by the touch of your hand. It makes me feel like I'm in a new land. The look in your eyes, just let it shine. Am I off time? Just need a perfect line. 'Cause it's amazing, you're amazing. It's amazing, you're amazing. It's amazing, you're amazing. It's amazing, you're amazing. What if it didn't work out? If it didn't, I would scream and shout. I really want this to be over. Now I need a 4-leaf clover. It's amazing, you're amazing. 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 It's amazing, you're amazing.
Coming out of that catchy pop tune, amazing. It's on Spotify. I'll give you all the links as usual to Logan's music. But obviously, you mentioned it was based on your first school crush and you decided to spill your feelings. And I thought it was funny because, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's from what I read, it says you put your feelings, besides in a song, onto pen and paper to write it. But did you actually do that? Or because you being a youngster as you are, and I mean that respectfully, a lot of people are techies with tablets and computers and all. Did you actually go old school with the pen and paper? Or?
Oh yeah, I do it. I do some things on my phone because it's easy because it's always in your back pocket. And like if you're not gonna have a notebook,
Yeah.
like at school. I mean, like when you're walking around, like going to eat somewhere, you're not gonna have a notebook like in your hand. Like you don't bring a notebook everywhere, but you bring your phone. So sometimes I write like a note a day in my phone just because it's easy to use and it's easy to have. But like usually 10 minutes a night, I'll try to write a song or try to finish a song, spill what I had out in a song into my notebook. So I have a notebook I write my thoughts into.
Right on. Now, obviously, the song when you did recordings over in Nashville, you recorded over at Off the Road studio, and you worked with P.T. Houston and Aaron McCaffrey. So, how were they, both Aaron and P.T., with you as far as the process of putting the song together and recording and all that side of things?
It was really cool and it was really fun because before I went, I thought that I had to make everything by myself. So like I thought all they did is that they took the recordings and then they put it out there. That's all that I thought they did. But actually, I just had to play my guitar and sing in the microphone. And PT Houston was super helpful with that because he was easy to work with and he was fun. And when I heard especially Amazing, it sounded way better than I thought it would. Like it blew my mind.
Yeah, because people don't, I don't think, realize the technical aspect of when you're recording and little nuances with music. And it's cool that PT was very helpful and all that kind of thing. But from what I understand, you play multiple instruments, both acoustic and electrical guitar, piano, drums, ukulele, which I play most of those as well. Do you have a favorite that you like to play?
Um, I started out playing piano when I was like really young, but then like all the people I liked, they play the guitar because it's easier to bring around. And like if you wanted to play at a marketplace, or you want to do a gig or something, it's hard to bring a grand piano like in the back of
Yeah.
your truck somewhere. But a guitar, you can even bring it in your car. So I started the guitar, and now I really like the acoustic guitar just because it's it's everywhere.
Well, you got pretty broad shoulders, folks. We're recording this on Zoom. You mean to tell me you can't carry a piano on your back with those broad shoulders?
And what you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
Now, obviously, folks, he knows I was just kidding. He was laughing there, but you are from Litchfield Park, Arizona. Whereabouts is that in Arizona?
It's in Phoenix. It's
Oh,
really cool town.
okay, so it's close to Phoenix then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've only been through Phoenix one time, and I was like 15 years ago, so I wasn't, you know, very familiar. So obviously, I know you were also working on new music, playing in some shows. What is that looking like for you right now, as far as everything for 2024?
Everything's looking pretty good so far. I've written like two songs since the start of the year, and thinking about writing some more. And I'm close to doing some new gigs, maybe in March at Tempe Marketplace in Desert Ridge and Ground Control.
Obviously, I've heard the unique ability, or that you have the unique ability to create new riffs on the guitar while incorporating the loop pedal and vocals, which allow and result in new layers of fresh, energizing beats. So, do you focus on trying to create new stuff, whether it be the sound or however you want to look at it with music? Or can you actually just goof around and play on the instruments just to have fun?
I mean, I do both. Sometimes I feel like I want to create something new, like get something done, like make a new song. And sometimes I just play for fun. I'm like, oh, this sounds cool. Maybe I'll start singing with it, and it sounds pretty good, and I make a song out of that.
Last question musically. With your writing, do you find yourself writing lyrics first, or do you focus on the music first?
I think I focus on the music first because I think the music part is the most important part of it because sometimes the lyrics don't really matter if the music is good. Like if the melody is good, it doesn't really matter what your lyrics are. But if both are good, it's a really good song.
You need that catch and hook and all that fun stuff. But
Mhm.
actually, if I may, Logan, I'd love to ask your mom a question because obviously your mom was involved with the email communication and setting us up. Because I'd like to get a parental perspective on what you do because I think it's pretty cool that you have supportive family like that. So, is there any
Yeah.
chance we could bring your mom, Jenny, back in for a second?
Oh yeah, sure. My dad's here too, by the way.
Oh, well, if Dad wants to come in too, that'd be great.
Hello.
Hi. So
Hi.
we had a quick break there, but I wanted to ask Mom. This is Jenny, Logan's mom, for everybody. Obviously, you were in the email chain and everything else like that people don't see. But I'm curious to know with Logan, he's multi-instrumental and all that kind of fun jazz and has a couple songs out now and singer, songwriter, whatever you want to describe him as. How is it for you as a mother to see this talent at such a young age?
It's incredible. He's been playing instruments, piano, since he was like 4 or 5 years old, and picked up the guitar and ukulele and everything he does that's centered around music. It's just a talent that he just picks up so quick. For his piano, he will just get on the piano, he'll listen to a song on the radio, he'll go over to the piano, and he'll just start playing the song. He'll just start playing the chords, he'll hear the melody, and he'll just start playing it on his own. And he just hears the music, no matter what instrument it is, whether it's a guitar or piano or even singing. He just picks up the notes and starts playing it.
Absolutely. Now, my other question is obviously he's, as I said in the introduction, he is 11 years old. And obviously, I would think in today's world, it's such a concern. And this is the other question I want to have on air with you as a parent is how is it for you in the world that we're in with social media and all that stuff? Because obviously social media is big on trying to promote yourself and music and the creative arts and everything. So what is the biggest concern for you as a mother about him in social media?
I think with anything, you can use technology or anything in that realm for good, or you can use it for negative. And we just focus on the good. And nowadays, Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, things like that is like your online resume. It's like a portfolio. Anybody can see it any minute. So we are focusing on the good, and we're using those platforms to promote his music and promote his talent, and just focus on, okay, we're using this to promote it in a positive note. But we also know the reality of the world and that there's people out there that don't have our same values. But my husband and I, we both monitor the accounts. We're basically the ones in charge of the accounts. And then Logan, he'll see the accounts, that he looks at his stuff, he watches his videos, and he sees the stuff before we post it, but he's not 100% on there ever by himself. So,
Right on.
he's only 11 years old, and, at some point, he'll be old enough to have his own account and all those things. But we just monitor it, we control it, and we use it for good. And we know that that is basically the way of the world nowadays, is to get music out there. Whether you're, a model or a musician or, online art gallery or whatnot, you use that as your platform to promote your talent. And we use it in a safe way. And we just make sure that anything we post is good content for other people, for, appropriate for his age group. And it's just using it in a good way to promote his gift. And that's the way we view it, is we're giving the world something positive in a time where sometimes there's just lots of negativity, and we just try to put positivity out there and also give other people hope that this is something that if you've got a talent, to nurture it and to, invest in it, because if you don't, there's a lot of people out there that have talent, but without promoting it, without sharing it, other people wouldn't really know what you have. And I think it gives positivity in a time where people really need that.
Absolutely. And if I can, I'd like to bring Logan back in quickly
Sure.
as so we put a bow on things, but I want to
Please.
have your perspective as a mom who's involved and everything else like that.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's a
Jenny.
gift, and I think that if we didn't share it with other people, I think it gives hope. I think it gives other people vision. You know, if you have something and you have a talent and you work hard, it gives other people inspiration. And I think that he loves it. I mean, he loves to perform and he loves to share his music, and it's just been a really positive influence, and it's been and we've had lots of positive comments from other people and other parents too, asking us, you know, how have you guys been doing this, and like, you know, giving them ideas because they're not too certain. And I feel like my husband and I have been a united front, and we've been really supportive for Logan. And I think that you can, in today's day and age, be there for your kids and help them grow and still be safe.
Exactly. It gives me hope because there's a child actress that I've had on since she was on a very popular horror film, and she's did some soap operas and a few other things as well. But she's known for this horror role she was involved in 2021, and they're working on part 3. But anyway, it gives me hope because to see parents like yourselves and Amelie's parents, and you know what I mean, who I get along with her whole family now. It's nice to see parents not only encouraging their kids, but trying to make sure they don't go any bad roles or any. You know, what I mean, things don't go sideways.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
feel like
being young professionals.
yeah, we feel like my husband's a business owner and he's owned a business for over 20 years, so he's very business savvy. And you know, we parent with our heart, and we know, okay, what's good for him, and what, you know, we're not just influenced by money or by popularity or X, Y, or Z. Like, we know, okay, this is a long-term thing for him. And what can we do to help promote that? What can we do to help, you know, grow that talent? And just know, okay, this is good for him now. And as he grows up, there'll be different opportunities, but we're here to help him now and be there for him, and let people see, you know, his gift in also in a way that is a responsible and in a good format for him. And he loves it. He just loves to perform, and he loves to write music. And I feel like we have a really good groove, you know, so far. And so we have good people in our life, like the producer and PT Houston and Aaron McCaffrey. They are awesome. And Sherry, our publicist. I feel like we're all very much, values are very similar. And so, you know, we're here to promote Logan, but we also want to preserve it for a long-term career. And know, okay, he is very young, but he's also very talented. So, you know, promote it, grow it, use his passion for music, and just make sure that he enjoys himself as we go.
And before I bring Logan back in to close things up, I want to tell you, and I don't have kids of my own, but in a few minutes I've talked to Logan here, and I hope we keep in touch, everybody. But Logan has the feeling from me that he's, as my grandfather used to tell me, he is wise beyond his years.
Absolutely.
And it's just a vibe I get off him. So
most people, when they meet him, they do not think he's 11 years old. He is very mature. He's very grounded. He's very responsible. He's very talented. And it's amazing because lots of people, even his school, will come and ask him, oh, do you have music on Spotify? Or, you know, they ask him a question and he's like, yeah, I do. But he's never, you know, he's just so chill about it. And he's just, he loves to get his guitar and he'll, you know, sing songs for his friends and stuff. But he's very chill. He's very wise, and he's very just mature for his age. And he's just such a pleasure. I mean, he's a cool guy, and he's very smart, and he's the whole package. And we just feel like we're very blessed to be his parents, and it's been a fun journey.
Yes. And I just wanted to let you know that I definitely felt the good vibes of Wise Beyond His Years and everything else like this. Because obviously I never talked to Dad as of yet, but in my communication with you and right here, you guys should be very proud as parents. as far as the young man that Logan is.
Yeah, we're so proud of him. He just loves music. He loves life and he likes including people and he likes to learn. That's one thing about him too, is he's very much a learner, whether it's music or kickboxing or modeling or whatever. He's always asking, well, how can I get better? You know, he has a million questions and he actually has the questions and then he asks for feedback, which lots of people don't do, especially his age. But yeah, he likes feedback. How can I get better? What can I do to improve? And he likes to learn, whether it's a school or music or physical things. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for the compliment. He's an amazing kid.
Can we bring him back in so we can close out?
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Jen. There he is. The champ is here. So, Logan, just had a nice little chit chat as part of this interview with Mom. But as we mentioned, you're working out details for shows and new music and all that stuff. But with social media and all that fun stuff, where do you suggest people come and check you out if they want to see and hear your music and all that fun stuff?
I think they should come to my gigs because it's really fun playing gigs and people comment on Instagram all the time like, oh, it's so cool. Can I see you play one time? Like, can we be friends or something like that? And I'll be sure, come to my gig. Like, you can ask if you want to sing with me. I mean, gigs are pretty local things.
But how about if they're not in the area of a gig? Would you send them to Instagram, Facebook, the website? Where's the best spot you think you would send them to?
Oh, yeah, we do a live feed every time I do a gig, so they can just join that.
Okay. Is that on IG or Facebook or on both?
It's on Instagram. I think it's on TikTok.
Well, Logan Brown, I appreciate everything. Thank you, sir. Best of luck with the song and definitely stay in touch.
Thank you.
Hey there, Friday fans. We know how much you enjoy the movies. Enjoy grabbing your Friday merchandise and interacting with the Friday family, whether it be at conventions or during our particular watch-alongs. Well, when you're looking to get yourself masks, why not check out our friends over at Camp Blood Customs out of New York State and order your specific custom mask from any of the films. All orders are made specifically. Your needs and wants are. Make sure you find Camp Blood Customs on Facebook, Instagram, and all over social media and order yours today.
Hello, wrestling fans. This is Lanny Poffo, formerly the genius of WWE. You are listening to Crazy Train Radio. Ooh, yeah.